Welcome back, guys, to another video. Um, again, thank you guys for watching. And if you guys have not subscribed yet, just hit the subscribe button with the bell and hit the like button. You know, that's the only way I can, grow my channel. And also want to thank you guys for the support. And yeah, let's get started for this video. All right, so right now I'm gonna do a breakdown on AU. I'm not gonna take too long. I'm just gonna pretty much point out where what I'm seeing, price action or how the candles are closing, all that stuff, where resistance is, you know. Yeah. So for daily right now on AU, we could see that it's still at resistance, right? Also that yellow zone right here was drawn based off the weekly, like I'm showing you right now. So it was based off the weekly, which was this support level right here that was broken right now. Now it's back on that same level, right? So pretty much doing like a retest, something like that. Also, if you could see that, so the yellow zone was drawn on weekly. On a daily, my fibs was drawn on a daily from this point A right here, point A, point B right here, right? And then right now it's at 61.8%, right? So that's two confirmation, right? So first confirmation was price is at our yellow area, which was what based on the weekly. Also our red line, which is daily resistance, also is at the 61.8. Like so, price action is at 61.8% on the yellow zone. So that's two confirmation, right? So our third one will be the fact that this candle closes as a inverted hammer, right? Inverted hammer, and this one is a hammer. So we got two candles that show some type of possible of reversal, right? So we got to keep that in mind. We got three confirmation, right? So the next thing we got to do is go on lower time frame and see where breakup structure happened, so we could take our sell opportunity. But right, so yeah, right now overall I'm looking for sell on AU, and my TP will be down here at that 30.2% or lower than that. Um, at this price, 65 to 25, right? So that's a TP level I will be looking for. So yeah, if it does happen, go on a sell. Um, it might take a while, but that will be the overall TP I'll be looking for right here. And yeah, so I'm going to H4 right now. So H4 is still showing that the uptrend is being maintained, right? It's still doing, high high and high lows, right? But right now, they made this high low right here, but this candle closed also as a inverted hammer, right? All the exhaustion on the top, right? I'm gonna show y'all all this exhaustion, doji, all exhaustion, all that kind of all these candles are closing as if like sellers kind of like being exhausted in a sense, right? So, but it's still showing that H4 structure is being maintained. But if you look at this on this line right here, on this different market, on this how you call this thing again? On this line chart, right? On the line chart, you can see that the last high and low that was made, right? A high and low made right here, create a support and made a high, right? Price broke below it, and this area right here is seeming like a possible retest of that break of structure right here, right? So if we go on lower time frame, I'm gonna save that candle, save that mark. So if we go on lower time frame, which is on our H1, right? If we look at our H1, if we look at our H1, give me a minute, hold on a second. So this right here, boom, boom. Alright, cool. Alright, so if we look at H1, right? H1 showed that uh, lower lower high was made, right? That was one of our first lower high because this high is lower than this one right here, right? So lower high was made and made another one, right? And also with this one that he made, this is bearish engulfing candles right here. One, two, three. Bearish engulfing variation, right? Bearish engulfing variation, right? So this candle closes as a lower high point on H1, which means that like that support level that this blue line was made that made right, that blue line that was H1 support level, right? All last week it was consolidating on this area. Then when NFP on Friday happened, price broke that support level, and came back down and retest that break of structure right here, right? So for this week, when market open, which is gonna be so right now market's about to open about in an hour, so that's why I'm dropping this video right now. So when market open, so we should at least expecting the price to continue on down throughout this whole week, uh, throughout this whole new week, right? So for me, I'm still looking for sales, but I'm pretty much I don't know when I'm gonna enter, but overall I'm looking for sale. But right now, I don't have any entry because I don't keep my trade over the weekend anything like that. Um, but right now, that's like I was saying, H1 bearish engulfing a retest of that break of previous level of support now to resistance. If we go on lower time frame a little more, also you could see that still bearish engulfing variation still below the our MA line and 15. So an M15 price didn't actually it did break our trend line on M15. So price did break M15 line, right? But did not break that support level yet, right? So I need price to break this level of support right here, which is on M15, right? Once it break that level of support on M15, right? Should be expecting some type of retest of that level, right? If it may not even retest it, it could just keep on going on its way, right? So even on M5, right? There was no yeah, on M5 price already broke below the MA line also, the 66. Yeah, this line is the MA line is 66. That's the setting for it. If you guys wondering what it was. Um, yeah, so I'm looking for sales. So I actually on Friday I did have a sell entry on this, but I ended up closing it. Didn't feel comfortable keeping my trade open all over the weekend. But um, but yeah, I'm expecting price to break this level of support that I drew right here. And what I need price to do is break it, retest, then keep on going down. Damn it. Damn it. Retest and keep on going down, right? So this what I'm expecting. It may happen, it may not happen like I drew it on this chart right here, but I usually try not to take my sell or buy after at the retest, right? At the retest, I take my buy or I take my sell, right? So if I don't see that it's retesting that previous level of, where it was supposed to, then I won't take it. But if you were really pay attention, this is where your first entry could have been, right? During right here, this right here, bearish engulfing within that bearish engulfing, this would have been a perfect entry for sell right here. And this candle was closed at 1520. That was like 3 o'clock, and this was 3:20 p.m. on Friday. Right, that would have been a good entry. Take about like what 15 pips, not too bad. But yeah, that would be the first entry if you were paying attention because that was at the retest of the H1, right? So go a little bit further. M1. Yes, it would be a little bit risky if you ask me. Like I will have to wait until this candle, right? This level. I always trying to take my entry after the break, right? And a retest right here. So these three candles, right? These three candles, one, two, three, because that was the break of this level that was these two candles broke the this higher low that was made, right? Higher low made, broke it, made a lower low, then a lower high right here, and that will be your entry right here, right? After these three candles, and shit. This is how I would have entered, right? On this on this on this time frame. So 15, 30. Alright, so I would have entered at this candle, right? And then go back on H1 and then draw that shit all the way down. That wouldn't be my entry, right? That would have been my entry, and that wouldn't be where I would be looking for my TP on AU. But that none of this did happen. But this, if I were to take a trade, this is how I would have taken that trade, because one, price broke support level and came back to that level that it broke, and then structure broke also on lower time frame, right here, and retest. This would have been a perfect entry if I were to take that trade. That's how I would have taken it. But one reason why I didn't take that trade, because one, it was 15 20, 15 20 or 23 or whatever, and that's also outside of my trading hours. I don't take trade outside of my trading hours. So but if I were to take a trade outside of my trading hour, this is, yes, that would have been a good entry for me. But didn't take it. Won't worry about it. So I'm just gonna focus on next opportunity that shows. But anyway, yeah. So this is what we're looking for on AU right now. Still looking for sell on AU. Yes, price did break on lower time frame. Structure broke on lower time frame. So the only thing we're looking for right now is the continuation. I can't really tell you where to take your sell entry at, but I would say maybe after that trend line. You don't really have to wait, but it's up to you. But yeah, this is what we're looking for on AU. Like I said, we're looking for sell on AU. Alright, so we're done with AU. Now we're going to GU. GU almost looking like the same kind of kind of. Also close a hammer candle. Last candle was closed as. Also at the daily resistance level. Let's looking at like the weekly, what the weekly look like. Yep, it's pretty much similar to what AU showed us, right? Uh, Support level broken, retest, right? Again, went down and came down to that same level of resistance, right? Um, and this candle closed as a hammer. So next thing I'm looking for is a reversal, bro a reversal for counter trend, and TP will be on this retest of this high that it made, previous high that it made right here. H4. H4 is also showing some type of resistance level. It's pretty strong level of resistance. So my bad, that's H1. My bad, that's H1. That was it. That was H1. So H4 is looking like it's maintained actually. H4 is looking like it's maintained structure, uh, but also showing some type of exhaustion, right? showing sellers exhaustion, so we may not see too much of a bullish move for the next week on GU based off of H4, but anything can happen either way. So H4 is showing it's maintaining, but it's at the resistance level. So we're just gonna wait for price to show what to look for. So H1, right? So now we're down on lower time frame. So lower time frame is showing the strong resistance level, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Five, we test that area 5 times with that exhaustion zone. And a hammer, even inverted hammer candle on H1, right? You already know what that means. Should be looking for at least a reversal when those type of candle appears. Now we're gonna go to M15 lower time frame. So lower time frames, structure is still being maintained. No signs of break of structure yet. So there's not much that's showing on GU right now based on the M15 time frame, but we should be looking for at least a break of structure. When that happens, then we will be taking our sell entry. But right now, I'm looking for this level to break on the M15 and this blue line right here for a structure to break and for to do a retest, right? So what I'm looking for is something like this: break, retest either here or here, doesn't matter. I'm gonna just put it in the middle, and then my TP is somewhere down there. Actually, I'm tripping if I put all down there. So no, my TP will be somewhere down here because that's the usually when AU or GU retest certain area, they usually retest the previous high or previous low that it made, right? So on H1, this right here will be area I'm looking for TP, but this will be based off H4 because this orange line was drawn on H4. So see what I'm saying? So looking for H4 right here and possibly keep going up, but not gonna go into too much detail with this one. But yeah, this is what I'm looking for on H. I mean, not H. I'm saying I don't know what I say H. On GU, GU is not looking bearish yet, but is at a resistance level, right? Based on our H1 level time frame is showing it's at a resistance level, right? And we're looking for on lower time frame where a break of structure would happen and where we will take our opportunity. So right now there's no sign that except for this one right here, this a lower a lower high was made on the M1, but that's not as a strong lower high, you know. So for me to consider a lower high to be a strong lower high where I could possibly go on lower time frame to continue that trend or counter trend will be if it happened on H1. If I see that lower high, if I see a lower high being made on H1 and that on H1 and is a uptrend, then yeah, I'll be looking for sell on lower time frame. Vice versa, if it's a high low being made on a uptrend. So if a high low being made on a downtrend, I'll be looking for sell. But if a lower high is being made on an uptrend, then I'll be looking for a sell. All right, let me explain and show you. So for example, right, we're on an uptrend right here, right? We're on an uptrend on H1. So if price did something like this, right? Made a high. This is resistance. Made a high. Made a lower high right here. Made this lower high. Made a lower high like right here. Then I'll go on lower time frame. look for sell, so I could take a counter trend sell. I will take a counter trend sell, and wherever TP I put it at, then that's where I put it at, right? So that's what I mean. If lower high is being made on the uptrend, that's what we should be looking for sell. So for example, for downtrend, all right, for example, downtrend right here, this downtrend right here, right? If I see this right here, high low being made, I'll go on the lower time frame and look for buy and take it up. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, just hit the comment. Um, you know, yeah. Also, I post my analysis on TradingView. I'll post a link on the description below. Yeah, if you guys have questions, don't hesitate to drop it down in the comment section or hit my DMs on Instagram, anything like that. Also, those are in my. I mean, you'll see what I mean. It's on the channel, so you just hit the Instagram button and you'll direct you there. But I will post my TradingView link on the description below, so you can see what I post on GU or AU. But yeah, I don't want to take too long on this video, but this should be the end. Thank you guys again for watching. Hit the like button on your way out, and thank you guys for the support, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. I probably will try to drop my next video on Friday, maybe showing the results of my trades. Take a screenshot, something like that, and post it. So yeah. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.